So I went ahead and made another trip up to Madison, Wisconsin this weekend and acquired some more fans. Like I needed more. I'm having to double stack them now. I have so many in a very small space. I'll make a video about that Encon ceiling fan later. I'm only just starting to lightly dabble into ceiling fans, but I don't know how far I'm going to go with that. But these are my weekend acquisitions. First one I went and got was the JCPenney Who Knows. Then I met up with Dan Newman on the west side of Madison. We went to his fan storage, picked up a couple, helping him fix up a couple. I'll make a video about this one later. This originally had a GE motor in it, but now it has a Macmillan. I'm going to show what I did and what I'm going to do. But it works now. 2 Kenmores and a metal bladed GE. Those are all still his. These are mine. This here is a late 80s, early 1990s Lakewood 223 after they went to the reduced size case, which I actually prefer them this way. If I'm going to have one of these 223s in beige, I prefer them in this reduced size case. I don't like the full size case with the reduction of how thick the case is. They just look silly. These look better with the somewhat protruding grills. And, I don't know, I just like these better. Another fan of my childhood. I had a few of these when I was younger. They all burned up and got thrown away before I knew what I was doing. Full-size, full vent Macmillan. Not that reduced vent. Grill's a little yellow, but fan works good. And that's the worst of the grill issues right there. Let's put this one off to the side. Next one is this one. And these two came from Dan. This one is another Gamble's fan. But obviously a keen eye knows this is a McGraw Edison. This is a 2-speed with 2 offs, which is kind of strange. The additional off, as it turns out, is just an unused space on a 3-speed switch. So if this had a 3-speed motor in it, low would be that off and that would be normal off. Funny thing about this one is I stopped at a garage sale on the way to Madison, and there was an Eskimo version of this one with the push button switch on the top in that color, that teal. And the lady at the garage sale, oops, there goes the Lakewood, and the lady at the garage sale was very, very rude. Oh, well, that's sold. Well, did the person pay for it? Well, no, I'm holding it for them. Oh, okay, whatever, have a great day, that's all I wanted, bye. Kind of a shame it was only $2, but for that kind of a rude attitude out of an old biddy, heck with her, I'll get it somewhere else. So I ended up getting one of these from Dan, which is the same exact fan. Now I've already fixed this one up. I repainted the grills, cleaned it. Now I did have to put a new electric cord on it. It has the electric cord off of an old WeatherGuard Lakewood that I had to scrap out. Which it's in there proper, so it's not coming out. It's even got the grommet and it's all wired in proper up there. But this is just your standard 2-speed McGraw Edison. Good fan. This one's in nice shape. With these repainted grills, this fan looks, dare I use the word, fantastic. And let me set this one up to the side. Hopefully it doesn't nosedive like the Lakewood did. And this one. Now this one didn't come from Dan. This one had been on Craigslist for about 2 weeks. On Madison Craigslist. And I did some research and learned that it's a Lakewood. I always knew that, but made a post about it on Facebook, and Esky said these are pretty valuable fans, and always get JCPenney fans when you find them, so I went ahead and got it. I paid $30 for it. Pretty nice seller. He met me on a moped with a little trailer behind it, and the fan was just sitting there waiting for me. Perfect condition. I think it's like 9711 is actually the model of this, but it's basically at heart it's a S223. Got a nice beefy Macmillan motor in it, metal blades, perfect grills. It's got the unique JCPenney handle, the unique JCPenney selector switch, and it's a unique color, actually. I'm not exactly sure the color, but I figured for 30 bucks, in good, clean condition, what the heck. So I went ahead and bought it. This is a fantastic fan as well. Terrible word to use when you're a fan collector, but it works. Now, this doesn't say Pencrest on it like some of these. This just says JCPenney on it. It's got the standard metal Lakewood blades. Now, I think this one was a pretty late one, because the motor's date code is 1977. They were already making plastic bladed versions by then. So, this is probably one of the last metal ones they made like this, I'm thinking. I imagine it was probably still marketed as a Pencrest, but it still just says JCPenney on it. Very nice fan, very good conditions. Even still got some of the molding imperfections there on the grill. But nope, these are my recent acquisitions. Happy with all three of them. Nice additions to my collection. These two weren't fans of my childhood, but I thought they'd be nice to add back to my collection. This beige Lakewood, I was a kid, man. A beige Lakewood was my favorite thing. My favorite colors are tan and green, so there's my green one. I guess this one's kind of green. And then here's my tan one. Probably why I like those Lascos too, like these two here, because they're tan as well. But nope. Oh, and that brown Toastmaster I have new in the box. But nope, these are my recent fan acquisitions. I'll do individual videos about these later if requested, but you can assume they do what every other one of these fans does. They turn on and they move air, and the blades turn to move the air. So if you've seen one Lakewood run, you've seen them all run. And that McGraw-Edison over there, typical McGraw-Edison, nice quiet motor and a powerful air mover. But anyway, thanks for watching.